by the shore.
So do you fish for fun, for relaxation, or something else?
All the above.
And how big of a role does fishing play in your life?
A big role. I fish year round, just like Joe does.
And how did you get involved in ice fishing first?
I didn't get involved in ice fishing until I was probably in my late 20s. I fished my whole life. I just never did ice fishing until I was probably about 27. Which was half of my life ago.
So what's your favorite ice fishing story?
No, it's hard to come up with a favorite. They're all good. The whole experience is pretty good.
Favorite ice fishing story? I don't know. I've got, I got a
Tell
bunch
them about
of good stories.
Grandpa's basket.
That's not an ice fishing story.
We filled it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, that basket. Yeah. We were a little superstitious, some of us fishermen. So, yeah, I found a basket in my garage and started carrying it around. And the first time I brought it on the ice, we had a good fishing day.
It was his dad's cooler, and his dad passed away.
And I thought that, well, this must be one of my dad's, and my dad had passed away recently. So for the last couple of years, we've filled that basket lots of times, thinking, Dad's with us and he's on the ice fishing. And last year, at the end of the season, my son asked me what I was doing with his friend's cooler. Laughed about it. We still bring it out. We still fill it full of fish.
We thought it was George's magic.
Well, yeah, we thought we had
magic
on the ice with us. Anyway, that was funny. Yeah, had a good story last year. We were on the other side of the lake and fishing, and a bunch of guys come over by us, asked how we were doing. And as they're sitting there talking to other people, we're behind and we're catching fish. Well, we're not catching any. We're shoving them in our basket.
Yeah.
So that was fun. That's true.
Oh, he's got one on right now.
Did he? Everybody's anticipating. What you got?
Have you ever come to this? Have you girl?
No.
Took out a lot of line. Wow.
It's pretty. Well. Oh, he lost
Got
it.
off right at the hole.
Right at the hole.
Sometimes when you're pulling it up, the fish will hit its head on the edge of the ice and not right up the hole.
Oh.
Jerk the hook right out of its mouth. That happens quite often. But I've had lots of times, yes.
Yeah, that's why when I
where you make sure your glove is off. So when it hits there, since you're pulling the fish, he's somewhat lethargic at that point. There's a moment, like if they come off, they'll just kind of lay there still in the water, and you can reach down through the hole and grab it and pull it through. I wonder if he must not have made. Obviously, that didn't happen for him.
He threw his hands right up to his head, so he knew it was gone. Otherwise, he'd have dove in there after it.
Our first question is, have you ice fished before or participated in this festival before?
Huh?
Yes.
Have you been?
Yes.
Yes.
You have? Okay. Do you...
Never ice fish. It's all about personality.
If you do, where do you fish at? Around here?
Around here in Newago Dam.
Okay. And have you spent time on this particular lake before?
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah?
we live here.
I live in
Okay.
it.
Oh, awesome. So when did you start ice fishing?
I never have, and I don't like it.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. About 5 years ago when we started ice fishing here.
We have been going to the ice fishing contest for a long time. That does not mean that we've ice fished.
I'm doing the interview. Okay, my dad has lived here since 1975, so we ice fished our whole life here. So,
Do you have a favorite fishing or ice fishing story you'd like to share?
I remember a time when I was ice fishing and I was sitting on a bucket. It was like 8 hours. I didn't catch anything. That was the day that I decided I was never going to go ice fishing. That's my
Did you
story.
catch a buzz? when I was younger, my dad would fish on the other side around the point, and they would, all the guys would, there was a time when they would pull out like 96 perch in a day, you know, just one right after the other, and I was like probably 12 years old then, and I go ice skating all around, and all the guys would be worried that I would cut their line with my ice skate, so they were always like, stay back from the fishing line, but yeah.
I don't have snakes. I got beer.
Yeah.
Well, I usually want to stay warm, so something that'll keep you warm.
Do other people in your family participate in ice fishing?
This is all my family right here.
Oh, okay, awesome. Alright. So our first question is, have you ice fished before?
Yes.
Yes.
Often.
Okay. And have you participated in this festival in particular?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many years.
Okay.
What's your favorite part of the festival?
I think the whole thing is a package. It's social. You have the chance to win some goodies. A lot of these people you see just once a year, so you can.
And it brings a lot of people that we fish a lot, but it's usually like on a day like this, it would be
Nobody
just
would
us.
be out here. 5
So
people.
it brings in a bunch of people that like we have friends here that if it was just the fishing, they wouldn't be here. You know.
So when did you start ice fishing?
As a child, a small child.
Yeah.
Both myself and my son.
And how did you get involved in this sport?
My grandpa. So as a kid,
Oh yeah, we live down a lake, so I guess
Yeah.
he was
just doing it. Yeah.
What is one of your favorite ice fishing or fishing stories?
Oh boy. I don't know. I went to pull my tip-ups up one day to go in the house, and I had wound the spool up backwards when I put it in, so the flag didn't go up. So when I went to pull it up, I had a great big pike out. So that was a bonus.
Yeah. Mine, I guess, I had the biggest pike I've ever caught on a tip up. I had surgery on my arm. I couldn't bend my arm. What do you
No,
want?
I ended up.
hand it to me.
Well, I can't hand it to you. I reeled it in.
Yeah. Are they catching them, Joe?
No, they're not even down to the. I'm gonna show them how to use that fish finder.
Okay. Go ahead.
I had surgery on my arm and I couldn't bend my arm past here, and I had like a 33 or 34 inch pike on a tip up, so I had to like pull it in with one arm at a time because I couldn't move this other one. It was stuck like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. And who else in your family participates in ice fishing?
My daughter, and that's all there is. That was my husband that poked his head in the door. So.
Okay.
And then, our grandchildren are too little yet, but they'll start once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How important of a role does family play in this whole event and just in fishing?
Yeah,
It's
big.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a social family day for us, and yeah, very important.
What are some of your favorite snacks to bring ice fishing?
Oh boy,
Alcohol.
schnapps in particular.
Schnapps is like number one. Yeah.
And then like
Coffee.
jerky, coffee,
Yeah. Anything you can eat with gloves on.
cookies,
It's pretty good.
snacky foods. We love this because we don't have to haul a bunch of stuff. We can go up there and eat.
Yeah, that is so good. And why do you ice fish? Is it for relaxation, for fun, or for the social aspect?
All of the,
Yeah.
probably mostly relaxation, I would say, but all those things. Yeah.
And are you from this area?
Yep.
Yep.
Newago.
Yep.
Born and raised.
I live in Spring Lake now, but yeah, live in Newago.
Yeah.
You guys are braving the cold.
Yes, we are. Okay, so our first question is, have you ice fished before?
Yes.
Yes.
This is my third year at the tournament here, but I've been fishing my whole life.
Awesome, yeah. Okay, so do you fish in the summertime as well?
I fish whenever I'm away. Yeah, I fish summer, spring, fall. This fall, the spring and the fall seems to be the hardest times to catch fish because the fish are in transition. Yeah, the turnover, the water in the fall. I just don't do as well in the spring and fall. The summer is when I usually do my best. So.
Okay, awesome. So where do you fish frequently at?
Well, just getting to know Rockford. I like. There's a little. It's called in Lowell. There's a place called Stone Quarry, which is an old small little pit that's a lot of fun to fish. I caught some big crappie out of that. And then I like to fish the Rogue River for steelhead.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's fun. Okay, so when did you start ice fishing?
Ice fishing when I was when I got my first job, actually. Some guys wanted me to go ice fishing. I'd never done it. I didn't have any gear. This would have been in 1986. And they took me ice fishing, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah.
But then when I moved to Texas in 2008, I gave away all my ice fishing gear.
Oh, okay.
And so then when I moved to Michigan, I had to buy everything again. So, yeah.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite fishing or ice fishing stories?
Okay. I told the other group about my very first fish caught, but I was fishing on a lake called Lake Como, which is right outside of Lake Geneva in Wisconsin. And we were fishing on the dock, and it was late in the evening, and we had our lines out with a bobber on them, and we had the rod just sitting on the dock. We weren't looking, we were just kind of messing around. We saw the bobbers out there. All of a sudden, the guy's rod started moving. We're looking, the bobber's up, there's nothing going on, but his rod's moving and the line's moving. So he reeled it in and caught a northern that went to grab a bluegill in the water and just got messed up in the line between the dock and the bobber, and we caught this fish with no hook because it was just wrapped around in his mouth.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
And yeah, one of my best friends. Yeah, we still talk about that.
Yeah.
That we caught a fish with no hook.
Yep. Do any other people in your family participate in fishing or ice fishing?
My daughter will not ice fishing as much. My daughter will open water fish with me all day.
Oh.
She's just out of college. My son, we can be catching fish, and he'll fish for a little while and set the rod down and go, I want to do something else.
Yeah.
He's not a big fisherman. My daughter will fish out there with me. She's got a fish up. So it seems to be the fish are picking up right now. They're getting a little action and stuff going. So
what are some of your favorite snacks to bring ice fishing?
Go ahead, answer that.
Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra. I got a fish. I'm gonna have a beer in a minute.
Yeah.
Here.
Deserve it.
Yeah, salty. Anything salty. Yep.
So how big of a role does fishing play in your life?
If I could get someone to pay me to fish, I'd have the ultimate job.
Yeah.
It's a sickness with me. It's my happy place. When I'm stressed, I think about fishing. It's just I've always loved fishing.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Some alcohol. We can tell more stories. Tell stories all day.